So we got heads, the head of a zebra. Y'all see it? We got tails, the tails of a zebra. So you're calling it, call it in the air, and I'm gonna let it hit the ground. Heads is called. It is heads. All right, you've won the toss. What do you want to do?
Like this first.
Huh?
Defer.
The first, second half?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On the toss, visitor won the toss, like to defer. What do you want to do? No, you can't. No, you get just one choice.
Oh.
One choice.
Receive?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You want to receive? Okay. Now, which way do you want to kick? Oh, they're not supposed to.
Oh. Going this way? Okay, this way.
You will kick that way. All right, swing around then.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, Hot Springs receiving the ball on this end. All right, shake hands. Welcome to Tiger Stadium as the Hot Springs Tigers take on the Anthony, Texas Wildcats here in Tiger Stadium. The Anthony won the toss and have deferred to the second half, so the Tigers will be moving left to right on your radio dial, those of you listening on 101.9 FM. And those of you that will be joining us tonight, we are on Facebook as well as YouTube. Just go out and search for KCHS Radio, Sierra County Sentinel. Find us there. We're also streaming this to the NFHS network. Both teams now are heading back in the locker room. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of Tier C. Call 894-7181.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Paul Tooley back here in Tiger Stadium. Tonight for the matchup, we have the Anthony, Texas Wildcats. Started playing them in 1992. Only played them 6 times, and Tigers are 5-1. Their only loss to Anthony was back in 1996. Of course, we've only had one head coach play Anthony, Texas, and that was head coach Travis Lee. Played him in 92 for the first time, then 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So we got pretty good there. Won 3 straight of the last ones, 2 of them here at home. Ought to be a good matchup tonight. Last week, the Anthony Wildcats beat San Lazario 22-16. Now the Wildcats come out of the 2A 1 Region District 3 there in Texas. So the common opponents that we have with these guys, now they're right on the border between Anthony, New Mexico, Anthony, Texas, splits right down the middle. But they play the Texas schools, and their District 3, their shortest trip for a district game is 354 miles. They got to go to Big Lake, Texas for that. Their longest one is just south of San Angelo, 426 miles. So those boys put a lot of miles on when they start playing in their district there, all the way having to travel right there on the border of New Mexico, all the way into Texas, and all the way to Big Springs, to Big Lake, Ozona, Sonora. So they've got some places to go. But tonight they're here in Tiger Stadium as they strap it up against the Hot Springs Tigers. Tigers come in tonight 0-2, lost 2 straight to Tularosa and then to the Cathedral Irish. And let's go back and let's get some highlights from last week's game. Cathedral struck first when number 20, Christian Lucero, raced around left end for 28 yards and a touchdown. The extra point was no good, and the Irish led 6-0. Early in the second quarter, Jose Carlos Herrera found senior receiver Daniel Landgrave inside the Tiger 5-yard line. On the very next play, Irish quarterback Jose Carlos Herrera called his own number and rushed for a 4-yard touchdown and a 13-point lead. The snap got away from the Tigers at the Irish 3-yard line, and quarterback Lanham retreated to the 11 for the recovery. On the next snap, quarterback Lanham threw a fade in the end zone and found number 32, Ethan Flores, for the Tigers' first touchdown of the season. The extra point was no good, and the Tigers trailed 13-6. On the next series, the Tigers' defense was caught looking in the backfield as Irish quarterback Herrera found number 18, Isaac Asensio, behind the Tiger defense for a 35-yard touchdown. The extra point was good, and the Irish took a 14-point lead late in the second quarter. With only 9 seconds to go before the half, the Irish quarterback Herrera threw a wide receiver screen to number 10, Jaden Gonzalez. Gonzalez weaved his way untouched to the end zone for a 39-yard touchdown and a 27-6 halftime lead. Midway through the third quarter, Irish running back number 30, Gabriel Saucedo, shredded the Tiger defense right up the middle with a 70-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, and the Cathedral Irish extended their lead 33-6. Late in the third quarter, Herrera hit number 21, Joaquin Sanchez, over the middle to the Tiger 1-yard line. The next play saw Irish quarterback Herrera scramble in for a 1-yard touchdown. With 10 minutes remaining in the game and trailing by 33 points, Tiger defender number 40, Brandon Hardawin, intercepted an Irish pass and raced 69 yards down the Irish sideline for a pick six. Tigers lost their second game in a row, 39-12. So the Tigers lose a tough one there to the Cathedral Irish, 39-12. Some of the keys for tonight's game: offense. We've got to figure out how to run the ball. I think the Tigers had about 1 yard rushing last week after taking into consideration the couple of snaps over the quarterback's head. So the Tigers just really they line up in that spread, but they got to get J.J. Garcia the ball a little more, got to get him out on the corners, get him out in some space, and they got to figure out how to run the ball. They got to play every down, and that's been the problem with the Tigers. Last week they even scored. They tried to crawl back in the game, and when about 3 plays later, the defense let the Irish score again. And the big plays, the Tigers have given up some huge big plays. Gave up 4 big plays against Cathedral, and all of those were scoring tries. If those of you that are watching on our social media sites or NFHS Network, you'll see the highlights there. They had some big plays there, did the Irish, as they had over 400 yards of total offense, where the Tigers had, I think, 90. I think they had 89 through the air and maybe 1 yard rushing. So the Tigers, they've got to do something better than what they have been on the offense and at least try to run the ball. We're going to switch cameras here and show you a little bit about the Tigers getting ready to come out onto the field. They're dressed in, you're going to see them tonight. They're going to be in their throwback jerseys, as they call them, and they really are throwback. They almost need to be throwaway. They're very hard to see. You'll see them decked in red and red jerseys, and they have a blue number on them, and that blue and red just blend together. They needed to outline the numbering in white or something there to give us a little bit better spot to be able to see them. Let's look at the top 10 coming into tonight's game. Robertson is the number 1 spot there. They're 1-1, but they got 10 first-place votes. Then it goes St. Michael's number 2, then Socorro. Of course, our district foes, they moved in. They had 3 first-place votes, wound up moving up to number 3 as they are 2-0 on the season. Then the Raton Tigers, they're going to be one of those teams. They're pretty deadly up there in that northeast part of the New Mexico. Raton's pretty tough. They're 2-0. Then Ruidoso, West Las Vegas, Hope Christian, who tied Hatch last week. I believe it was last week. So, and then Cobre and Hatch are 8-9. So all of our team, our district foes are there in the top 10. And then New Mexico Military, who we play in a couple of weeks, is 2-0. And then the Tigers drop after losing 2 in a row here. They drop down to number 15 on the coaches poll there for AAA. Coaches for tonight's game. Head coach Philip Camp there in the center, those of you that are watching on our social media sites. Assistant coaches are Jason Garcia, Mateo Brown, Frank Chavis, and Anthony Flores. So we appreciate them helping us out, especially these kids. It's awful hard to get coaches and participation and referees and everybody else these days. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Live here at Tiger Stadium as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Anthony, Texas Wildcats. There's another school down there on the other side of the street there, or other side of the border there, called Anthony, New Mexico, and that's Gadsden High School. We played them last year down there. But tonight we've got the Texas foes dressed in their powder blue jerseys and white pants and white helmets. Actually, they've got the powder blue helmets as well with the state of Texas with a little spot right there on the border of New Mexico. So we're teed up here as the Anthony Wildcats won the toss and have deferred to the second half. So the Hot Springs Tigers will receive. They'll be moving left to right on your radio dial. Tigers all dressed in red jerseys with blue numbers, white pants and white helmets. And we are ready for kickoff here in Tiger Stadium. We do have the referee mic'd up. Those of you that tuned in a little earlier got to hear part of that on the coin toss. So hopefully we'll have all the calls for you tonight here. We'll put plugging them into the stadium as well. Anthony kicks it off at the 40. It bounces off one of the Tigers' shoulder pads and bounces forward, and the Tigers have to jump on it. It's going to be 1st and 10. For the Tigers as the recovery there out to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. So we're going to see the junior quarterback, number 15, Caden Lanham. He'll be calling the signals. Tidwell and Garcia to the right. Split out Ethan Flores left. He's got two running backs in the backfield, J.J. Garcia next to him. 4-man front for the Wildcats, and just a tuck and run for Caden. Caden gets up close to the line of scrimmage and gets thrown backwards. Takes it from the gun position. We talked about having a running game, and the Tigers' big number 50 comes barreling through there. Eddie Cardenas from Anthony on the stop. No gain on the play. Now it's on the near hash of the 27. 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Just underway. No score here at Tiger Stadium. Audio being broadcast on 101.9 FM here locally. Or on the web, go to mykchs.com. Lanham now 2nd down. Throws this one deep down the right side and in and out of the hands. And a good play there defensively by the Wildcats. Tried to get it Polanco, and we'll see it on the replay, those of you that are watching. An incomplete pass going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. So not a good start here on offense. 2 plays and no yards, no score. 11:04 to go here first quarter, no score. 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage, gun formation once again for Lanham as he's got 2 receivers left, 2 right, got J.J. Garcia in his left pocket. And let's see if we can't get the ball to J.J. on the corners here. Wide receiver screen to the near side. Caught in the backfield, a loss of about 5, and that's going to bring up 4th down as Garcia picks that one up, and that's Ashton Garcia, winds up as a wide receiver, just throws it forward a few yards, and no blocking downfield as the corner comes up and makes the play. And that's number 3, Ethan Campos, in for the tackle for the Wildcats. Back to do the punting chores is Ethan Flores, standing at his own 7-yard line. Decent snap and a high kick towards the Tiger sidelines. Takes a Wildcat bounce and is going to go dead at the Tiger 36-yard line. Not a good punt there for the Tigers as they give the ball up on 4th and 15 and have to punt it away to the Wildcats. So the Wildcats set up shop with great field position in Tiger territory. And they're actually going to mark it at the 37. So 1st and 10 now for the Wildcats, and we're going to see a spread formation similar to the Tigers. They run trips right, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Gun formation now for the Wildcats. 4-man front for the Tigers. Handoff right up the middle, big hole. Gets up to the linebackers over the inside the 35 and is finally gang tackled down there just inside the Tiger 35. So pickup of a couple. Number 24, Raymond Hernandez. He is the senior running back. He had 3 rushes for 14 yards last week and 1 catch for 13. (5'9", 165 pounds. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 8. Fires it in the flats, in and out of the hands of the Wildcats. Number 5, Marcos Gutierrez was the receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. From the Tiger 34. No score here with 9:41 to go. First series now for the Wildcats. Back to pass. Little wide receiver screen to the left. Breaks 1 tackle at the 30. Pounds up inside. Gets inside the Tiger 30-yard line. Looks like he's going to be a little short. It's going to bring up 4th down. Out of the backfield is Hernandez. Missed tackle by one of the Tigers and finally wrapped up and down at the 28.
Holding. Offense, number 3. 10-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
So we had a holding penalty. We didn't even see it there. So we will, that'll definitely help out the Tigers. They're going to back them up 10 yards. And we got the microphone still on for the ref now. He's got it off. We appreciate the guys, refs mic it up. These guys are from Alamogordo. First time running the mic, so he's got to remember he's got control of it. Tigers look like they're lined up off sides, but after the penalty, right up the middle, number 24, Hernandez once again gets his secondary and inside the Tiger 35 after the penalty. So now it's going to bring up, should be 4th down. Fourth down and about 6 for the Wildcats. They get it all the way to the Tiger 30. We're going to call it the 33. And they're going for it here in no man's land on 4th down. Just going to take the quarterback. He's going to roll to his left. He's got some room. Can he get over the 30-yard line? He does to the 25. Finally run out of bounds. Another missed tackle by the Tigers. Something the Tigers had to work on all season. Way too many arm tackles. They don't break down, line up, drop their hips, and explode to the tackler and just start chasing people up and down the field. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the Tiger 25-yard line. Angel Solis, the quarterback, number 9. He's actually marked as a junior, 165 pounds. He's a good-looking athlete out there on the field. And that is Solis. Handoff to Hernandez, number 24, gets it close to the Tiger 20-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down. From the 20-yard line, 2nd down and about 6 for, call it 5 for the Wildcats. Turn and hand off to Hernandez once again to the 20, to the 15, gets to the corner and run out of bounds after a pickup of about 5 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the Tiger 15. 8:07 no score here at Tiger Stadium here in the first quarter. From the pistol formation is Solis, turns and hands it off to Hernandez once again around right tackle, breaks a tackle, gets inside the 5 before the Tigers can stop him. And the helmet comes off on Hernandez. I believe he may have to step out of play. But from the pistol, Solis just turns and hands off to Hernandez off right tackle, and the Tigers just try to gang tackle. And that's going to take him all the way inside. It's going to bring up 1st and goal now from the 4. Tigers get their goal line defense in there now. Empty backfield, no, actually pistol formation. Hand to Hernandez. Oh, no, number 20 for a touchdown. And number 20 on the carry was Daniel Sotelo. As he snuck in the backfield there, we thought Hernandez had the ball. So the Wildcats go up 6-0 here with 7:29 to go first quarter. So we await the extra point. Finally get the T in, number 2 to do the kicking chores. Luis Jimenez, here's the snap and the hold. The kick is up. And it is good. So the Anthony Texas Wildcats go up 7-0 over the Hot Springs Tigers with 7:29 here in the first quarter. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in Tiger Stadium after the score by the Anthony Texas Wildcats. We appreciate the officials tonight. Referee Stacy Horton, umpire Rick Griffith, head linesman Gordon Benton, and the line judge Ivan Maxwell from the New Mexico Officials Association. We always appreciate them. They're really having a hard time making sure they have enough officials. There's tons of games going on all the time. Last week we had to move away from a Friday to a Saturday because of the shortage of officials, but we do appreciate them coming over and officiating this game. Our normal crews come out of Las Cruces, and these guys happen to come out of Alamogordo. Teed up at the 40 for the kickoff, and let's see what the Tigers can do with their second series here in Tiger Stadium. Kickoff to the 25, picked up at the 21 off the bounce, runs straight up the field, and finally gets tackled over the 30-yard line. Looks like number 7, Chatfield, was on the return for the Tigers. Gets it out to the 32-yard line. There we go. Tigers going to start over again. Right on their own 32-yard line on the far hash. 7 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. Tigers trail 7-0. First and 10 for the Tigers.
Please put 7 minutes back on the clock. 7 minutes.
Hit your first and 10 button, too. All right, 7 minutes back up. Clock needed to stop there on the return. Lanham back to pass, fires over the middle, and's got big Ethan Flores close to the 40-yard line as he's gang tackled down, going to be just shy. And on the replay, looked like his forward progress had definitely stopped, and now they say there was a fumble. Let's watch that one again on the replay. That does not look like forward progress had stopped for Flores. See if we can figure out where we lose the ball here. But his forward progress has definitely stopped there. And then looks like the ball may have come out or was stolen. Anyway, first and 10 now for the Wildcats. Handoff to Hernandez over right tackle. Tigers jump on him just as he hits the line of scrimmage, maybe picked up 3 yards. Tigers got to take care of the ball. .620 and rolling here first quarter. 7-0, the Wildcats over the Tigers. Gun formation now, pistol formation. Hands off to Hernandez again. This time the Tigers jump on him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe go no gain. It's going to bring up third down. Got him back to the line of scrimmage. To the 34. Let's see if they go to the air here. Tigers 4-man front. Now he moves Hernandez to the pistol formation. Receiver left, right, and got 2 tight ends. Now he rolls, throws the screen, and in and out of the hands as he tries to get it over the line of scrimmage to number 3, and that was Ethan Campos. It's like Campos came off the line of scrimmage on the far side as a tight end, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth and 7 from the Tiger 34-yard line. Wildcats lead 7-0 here on 101.9 FM here in the first quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Solis. Back to pass, throws a wide receiver screen. 1 man missed, and finally it gets tackled by the shoulder pads, and that was number 1, Diego Usaga. Good play there by Garcia to come up, grab him by the shoulder pads, and not enough for the first down, and the Tigers take over on down. So big play there for the Tiger defense. Now they start this drive at the 33-yard line, so they're actually making a yard from where they started this drive after the fumble, before the fumble, excuse me. Out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. 5:28, Tigers trail by 7. 2 receivers left, 2 right. J.J. Garcia in the backfield with Lanham. Here's the snap. Looks downfield. And the intended receiver was Tidwell. Coming off the slot position, just trying to run a quick out, and hits the doit. Garcia was in the area as well. It's going to bring up second down and 10 now for the Tigers. From their own 33. Tigers on the road next week. We'll give you some information on that here shortly. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Once again for the Tigers. They spread it out. Got J.J. Garcia in his right hip pocket. Here's the snap. Going to hand to J.J. this time. J.J. gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe falls forward for a couple. Tigers definitely got to work on that tonight. One of the keys to the game was the Tigers got to run the ball. They got to figure out how to run the ball. They can't step back there and throw it all night. 5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Tigers trail by 7. Third down and 9 from their own 34-yard line are the Tigers in the middle of the field. Tidwell and Garcia come to the near side. Ethan Flores lines up on the far side. Actually, we have trips right, 3 receivers to the right. Here's Lanham. Lanham's going to roll to his right, looking downfield, has the ball in one hand. Now he stops, fires deep downfield, and almost caught by Tidwell as that one fell incomplete. So we'll watch this one on the replay. But Lanham goes deep and just not quite come up with it when Tidwell did get behind the line, behind the defenders, and the Tigers would have had a big play there. Stops the clock with 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Now it's 4th down and 9. The Tigers have to punt away again. First drive, 3 and out, had to punt it. Next drive, they lost possession on the first play, and now they get it back over on 4th down, and now they got to punt it right back to the Wildcats. Flores, better punt this time. Gets this one inside, picked up at the 35 to the 40 to the 45, 50, 45, 40. Breaks it inside, finally gets hammered down, and that's number 1. Usanga. Gets it in Tiger territory after a big return. all the way down to the Tiger 39-yard line. Took that one on the run. Good punt there by Flores. Usongo was able to come up and catch it just on a full sprint and took it up the far sideline. 2 receivers left, 2 right now for Solis. Here's the snap, handoff to Hernandez off right tackle. He gets over the secondary for the Tigers to the 20, to the 10, is finally knocked down. Here we go again with the Tigers not able to tackle at the line of scrimmage. And they make a big hole for him as he gets it on the loose. Finally, Tidwell goes over and takes him out inside the Tiger 10 down to the 9. So first and goal now for Anthony Texas Wildcats. Gun formation, Solis. Hernandez in his right pocket, 4-man front. Actually, Tigers are going to sneak another one up. Going to sneak up one of the backers. Got a 5-man front. Maybe coming with a blitz here. Right up the middle, broken tackle at the 5. Dives in and touchdown once again for the Wildcats. And the Tigers just no answer right now for the Wildcats. On the instant replay, just a turn and hand it off to Hernandez. Hernandez gets in, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles.
Offense, number 52. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Well, we always like that, so we're going to come back with a holding penalty against the Anthony Texas. So wipe that off the board. It's a good replay, though, we got to watch. About blew our eardrums out there, but he finally got the mic off. So holding penalty backs him up to about the 20. Now we're going to turn around. Solis going to take this on the quarterback keeper. Gets the line of scrimmage and a host of Tigers. Grab him at the line of scrimmage and hold him up. Maybe picked up a yard or 2. See where they mark him. To the Tiger 18. So second down and goal for from the 18-yard line now are the Wildcats. From the gun formation, here's Solis, hands off to Hernandez up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, finally spins around, dives, gets inside the 10-yard line. The Tigers not able to wrap him up again. Hernandez, a good-looking running back. The Tigers got to break down and wrap these guys up. It's going to bring up third and goal now right from the 10-yard line. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter, and the Wildcats up 7-0. From the gun, Solis just going to take this one on a roll around to the left side. Now he pitches it out to the 10. 5's going to step in for a touchdown. And we actually have a penalty marker out. So luckily, camera got stuck there in telephoto mode. We'll watch this one on the replay after we get the flag information here. So Solis just takes it and runs down to the, here's the call.
We got to hold it. Number 1, offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat third down.
So another holding penalty, so the Tigers have dodged some bullets. This one was downfield, so they're going to back it up. They give him the point of the infraction as the rush and then back it up to the 18-yard line. So now it's third down and goal from the 18-yard line. So they have been inside the Tiger red zone here for quite a while now. And back to pass, throws a little screen pass. Got some people out blocking, and this is Hernandez to the 10, to the 5, and he's going to score this time. Now let's make sure we don't have any penalty markers down. As 6 points finally gets on the board, we don't see any penalties. And on the instant replay, just throw a nice little screen pass to Hernandez and takes it off the far side and steps into the end zone. And they go up 13-0 do the Anthony Wildcats with 2:12 to go here first quarter. And here's the snap and the hold, and the kick is up and good. So with 2:12 to go here in the first quarter, the Anthony Wildcats go up 14-0. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, Hot Springs Tigers trail 14-0 here in the first quarter. We await the kick. Finally got the ball spotted and ready to go. Number 2, Luis Jimenez doing the kicking chores for the Wildcats. This one down inside the 20, goes past the Tigers all the way down to the 5, to the 4, to the 3, picks it up. Now he's got to make something happen, gets it out maybe to the 10-yard line, and that was, looked like Chatfield once again on the return, but the Tigers, they need to catch that. That bounced outside the 20 and bounced all the way inside the 5-yard line, and now the Tigers are going to take over at their own 10. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tigers trail by 14. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Tigers now Lanham standing at the 5. He's going to take it, just going to head upfield. Breaks one tackle, rolls over another one, gets it outside the 20-yard line. Before he's down, he looks like he's got enough for the first down. And that was the junior, Lanham. Tigers load up that right side with J.J. Garcia and another running back in there, and then Lanham just takes it. Bowls his way down, takes about 5 Wildcats to get him on the ground. But Caden Lanham on the season now, he was 20 of 46 for 155 yards through the air with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. The junior quarterback, number 15, Caden Lanham. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Just outside the 20-yard line. Now Lanham looks, fires it over in the flats and has Flores, and Flores hits the deck as he gets the legs taken out from under him, but after he picks up about 5 or 6 yards. Big kid is Ethan Flores. And Ethan, 5 catches for 40 yards coming into tonight, the senior. 1 touchdown, that was last week, first touchdown of the season. He's got 6 tackles on defense this season. Big number 32, Ethan Flores. 2nd down and 4 with under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Tigers trail by 14 on 101.9 FM. Here's the snap. Looks like the Tigers may have moved at the line of scrimmage, and J.J. Garcia nowhere to go as he's bottled up in the backfield. That might be the last play of the first quarter. There again, trying to get J.J. Need to get him out on the corners. He can't run him in there with the trees right now because there's too many trees. And they're going to have to work on getting him outside. Back to the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4, actually about 5 for the Tigers. And this is going to do it. They're going to let the clock run down. And there we are at the end of the first period. The Hot Springs Tigers trail 14-0 here at Tiger Stadium against the Anthony Wildcats. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Back here in Tiger Stadium, we get ready to start the second quarter. Change into the field. Tigers at their own 26-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. Tigers run trips right. Actually, they're running bunch right. They got Flores and everybody over there. Now they're going to run that wide receiver screen, and Lanham just throws this one way too high. As Flores, they tried to run that little bubble screen, and Flores gets stuck with it way too high, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 5, and the Tigers have to punt away again. Tigers got to find some offense this season. Here's the snap and the kick. Out to midfield, actually to their own 45, over the 50. Picks up a block, running it down to the 40, to the 30. Cuts it back inside. Dives down close to the 25-yard line. Big return there by the Wildcats. And that's Suga. Dives down and gets it to the Tiger 26-yard line. They're going to mark him, actually say he's down at the 27. But that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They've had some great field position tonight. And the Tigers been stuck in their own side of the field. Now 1st and 10, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Solis right over the middle, in and out of the hands, and almost intercepted by the Tigers. Try to run a little quick in there from that slot position. And you'll see this one on the replay if you're watching this. This one was just almost right by the Tigers there in the backfield, and that looked like that was number 5, Garcia. Now 2nd down and 10. Here's the handoff to Hernandez right up the middle. Stutter steps, breaks one tackle, spins around, gets it down close to the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Wildcats. Third down and 10. I'm sorry, 3rd down and about 5. Penalty marker out. Got a false start against the preliminary indication. Here's the call.
You got dead ball, false start, offense, number 67, 5-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
That just about blew my ears off. He needs to turn his mic off. All right, here we go now. After the penalty, 3rd down and 9. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Here's Solis, going to go this one deep into the end zone and over the head of the intended receiver. Solis just takes that one straight back and just heaves that. He's a left-hander. Gets it out there to number 5. That's Marcos Gutierrez in the end zone, but couldn't come down with it. Now 4th down and 9. They're definitely going for it from the Tiger. 27. Tigers trail by 14, 11 minutes to play here in the first half. Run 3 receivers left. Sullis now. Here comes the blitz by the Tigers. Throw this one out to wide receiver, or the slot man, and in for the touchdown. And just like that, on 4th down, they throw a little screen pass. And we'll catch this one on the replay as they ride 3 receivers up. They actually threw that one. May have been behind the line of scrimmage. May go as a rush. But he gets out there on the corners and up the sidelines, and that's number 5, Marcos Gutierrez, for the touchdown for the Wildcats. Now the Tigers trail 20-0. As we await the extra point. The snap and the kick is good. So the Anthony Wildcats go up 21-0 with 10:54 to go here in the second quarter. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Back here in Tiger Stadium, Tigers trail 21-0. Same old story. Here we go again for the Tigers. It's going to be a long season if we can't produce some offense, and that's for sure. One of the keys to the game was we need to run the ball. We got to get JJ. I think we need to get him out in some space. It seems like we always try to run him up in there in the trees and making 3 or 4 yards a game, and that's not enough for JJ. He needs some space. Here's the kick by the Wildcats. To the Tiger 16, 17-yard line, picked up out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, bounds down over close to the 35-yard line. Tigers 1st and 10. We seem to start right there at about the 30 to 32. Let's see where they mark him. Give him the 33 this time. So the Tigers now 1st and 10 on their own 33. They trail by 21. Here with 10:48 to go here in the first half. '83. Santiago Fuentes checks in for the Tigers. Now he's trying to get him on the right side. Going to send him over to the other side of the field. So they're going to run 2 receivers left, 2 right. We actually have the tight end. Flores is playing right up in the tight end's position. Back to pass is Lanham. Throws that one in the dirt. Looks like it may have been intended for the tight end, Flores. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now from the Tiger 33. 10:44, just a couple of seconds off on the clock there. This quarter brought to you by Turbo Design, live video streaming here on KCHS, NFHS Network, YouTube, and Facebook. Now trips left, Lanham in the gun, waiting for the snap, kind of slow off there, throws it out to Flores. Flores gets it out to the 35, and that's about it. Picks up maybe a couple of yards. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers. Gets it out to the 36. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. So pickup of 3 from the near hash. 3 receivers left for Lanham. JJ in the backfield in his left hip pocket. Here comes the blitz off the right side. Got a man open over the 45, and that's a good play there by, looks like maybe Garcia, as he winds up as the wide receiver over at his own 35. Takes it on a little slant and has enough for the 1st down, so the Tigers finally get some momentum. Number 5 there, Ashton Garcia, the sophomore. He's had 5 catches for 49 yards on the season. Defensively, he's got 3 solo tackles. That's number 5, Ashton Garcia. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 9:24 and rolling from their own 45-yard line right in the middle of the field. Here's the snap. 1 step back. Now he's got a roll to his left. Looks downfield. Got JJ coming out of the backfield. JJ up the sidelines. Gets it over the 40-yard line of the Wildcats. So a good play there. Got JJ in space. That's where they need to get him. They can almost do a quick pitch from that position as well. But Lanham rolls out, gets enough time, and gets JJ up the sidelines. All the way down to the Tiger 40-yard line. Or, excuse me, the Wildcat 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. Little spark here on offense. Tigers definitely need to score here. Three receivers right. Ball on the near hash. Yeah, they're finally getting the slot people off the line of scrimmage. Turn around, hand to JJ up the middle. Nothing to do right there at the 40-yard line again. You just can't run him inside. Need to get him out there on the corners and let him run around some of those big trees. He's got the wheels. He can do it. The Tigers just not enough beef up front there to blow those guys off the line of scrimmage. Gets a 1 yard out of it, though, so 2nd down and 9. Eight minutes to go here in the first half on 101.9 FM. The Tigers trail 21-0 to the Anthony, Texas Wildcats. Lanham from the gun position once again. Ball's on the near hash, 4-man front for the Wildcats. 2 receivers left, 2 right for the Tigers. Here's the snap. Back to pass is Lanham. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's got some room around the far side to the 40, to the 35, to the 40, and finally run out of bounds. Has enough for another 1st and 10. As long as there's no penalty markers out. But Lanham, a little bit of pressure there, but he had some room. He's got some wheels. He can run. And he gets it to the far sideline and run out of bounds. They're going to mark him out at the 28-yard line of the Wildcats. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Tigers got something moving here on offense as they trail by 21 here in Tiger Stadium. Lanham now in that gun position once again. He's got JJ to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 right. From the 28, back to pass, 1 step, looking downfield, fakes it. Now he's got to roll to his left. Now he's looking. Finally squares his shoulders and throws this one deep, and it's picked off by the Wildcats at the 10-yard line. So he tried to force it there, was Lanham. He rolls out. He finally squares up his shoulders, but he throws it deep over the head of the intended receiver, actually a little short, and was intercepted by number 11, Omar Lujan. They're going to mark him at the 9-yard line of the Tigers. So change of possession there for the Tigers. They had something moving there on offense and got a little bit greedy, tried to bite off a little too much there. He was actually, if he got it over the head, there was another safety back behind there, but I think the Tigers may have had enough to be able to pull that one in. But anyway, after the interception, 1st and 10 now for Solis and the Wildcats. Turns and hands it off to Hernandez. Hernandez breaking some tackles, gets it up close to the 15-yard line. Big number 32, Ethan Flores, in there on the tackle for the Tigers. Out to about the 13-yard line. Ball's on the ground, got to pick it up. And Hernandez is sacked back as he picks it up from his running back position. They're going to mark him maybe at the 6 or 7 yard line. But a bad snap there by the Wildcats. And Hernandez just had to pick that one up and fall on it. 6 yard line. 3rd down and about 14 for the Wildcats. 101.9 Tiger sponsors. Family Carrico's Funeral Home, Citizens Bank. Back to pass in the flats at the goal line. Breaks one tackle, cuts it back to the middle of the field. He may be gone. Up to the 30, to the 40, to the 50. Cuts it to the far side, 40, 30. He's going to outrun everybody. 20, 10. Touchdown for the Wildcats. And there we talked about one of the keys to the game. Don't give up those big plays. And what did the Tigers do? Turn right around and gave up the big play after they already had a big play in their pocket. They had a fumble that the Wildcats had to jump on. But nobody was going to catch number 5, Marcos Gutierrez. Junior, 5'5", 140 pounds, he could fly. And just like that, now the Tigers really got a deep hole after the interception and just about had the Wildcats all the way back at the 6 yard line, and then 94 yards later, extra point is good. So the Wildcats now go up 28-0 with 6:05 here in the first half. This year Tigers Sports Network.
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like, whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road. Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, the Tigers trail 28-0. Show you a little shot here of the Tigers stands. Not a bad little crowd for the Tigers tonight. They trail by 28 with 6:05 to go here on 101.9 FM. Number 2, Luis Jimenez has it teed up at the 40-yard line for the Wildcats. Right at the 15-yard line to the 20, 25, 30. Breaks one tackle out, gets it over the 30-yard line to the Tigers. Side number 33, J.J. Garcia on the return, the senior. Bring him up some stats here. J.J. rushed he rushed 19 times, only 42 yards. He's got 6 catches for 47 yards coming into tonight's game. Number 33, the senior, J.J. Garcia. Tigers now run trips right. Gun formation for Lanham. He's got on the near side, he's got Flores. Going to roll to his right, looking downfield, squares his shoulders. Now he's going to tuck it. Breaks one tackle, is still behind the line of scrimmage, fires this one down and incomplete as he tried to get it to look like either Garcia or maybe Chatfield. And that was Ashton Garcia. A little bit too much smoke on that one for The Tigers receiver is going to bring up second down and 10.
We got a holding offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So holding against the Tigers.
55. It was 75 or 55. It was on this side.
Holding penalty against the Tigers. And that'll back them up. Looks like they only marked that one maybe 5 yards back, but depending on where the penalty was at. So we'll have first down again, as it looks like actually should be first and 20. Back at the Tiger 24-yard line. Here's Lanham. Lanham's got to scramble. He's got the pressure on. Dancing in the backfield, telling his receivers to run downfield. Fires this one downfield and has a receiver open. And that looks like Tidwell does a great job of catching that. Let's watch this one on the replay. As Lanham was running for his life, he was dodging everybody, waved everybody downfield. And a good catch there by Tidwell as he hangs in there and gets his feet down just shy of midfield. So first and 10 now for the Tigers. Mark him out at the 48-yard line. So first and 10, big down there for the Tigers, and Lanham scrambling around in the backfield, able to get it out to Tidwell, and that was number 11. Josh Tidwell, he only had 2 catches coming into tonight for 18 yards, but man, is he a good tackler on defense. And of course, when your safeties are making all your tackles, that's not too good. But anyway, big pickup there for number 11, Josh Tidwell. Now back to pass, going to throw a little wide receiver screen in the middle over the 50-yard line, barrels it down inside, and I think this is Tidwell once again. Tidwell runs in that slot position and then runs down the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage, and picks up that screen pass and gets it over the midfield. We got another penalty marker out on the play. Tidwell gets it down to the 48 of the Wildcats.
We got a legal man downfield on the offense. Penalty decline. Second down.
So ineligible downfield for the Tigers. That looks like so. As long as that screen pass can stay behind the line of scrimmage, the blockers can go downfield. What happened to that one is J.J. was running down the line of scrimmage and looked like he was either at it or downfield a little bit. Had plenty of the receivers or the linemen downfield blocking. So ineligible downfield, they're going to decline that penalty, and the Tigers are going to have this one second down and 6 from the 48-yard line of the Wildcats. Two receivers left, 2 right for Lanham. Lanham here at the gun. Here comes a blitz off the corner. Lanham's got to retreat. He's running for his life all the way back to the 30-yard line. Fires this one downfield and incomplete. Tries to even get it back to the original line of scrimmage on this after this first and 10. But the blitz was coming off the corner, and Lanham just had to do everything he can. And that's going to bring up third down and 6 from the Wildcat 48-yard line. Right at the Tiger logo, Tigers trail 28-0 with 4:48 to go here first half. Two receivers left, 2 right from the 48. Here's Lanham on the pass. Going to throw this one over the middle once again to JJ, and nothing doing. It's going to bring up fourth down. Could have had an ineligible receiver downfield on that one, or ineligible man downfield as well. As the Tigers blocked down, they had some 5-6 yards down line of scrimmage.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, 15-yard penalty. Result of the play is first down. Yeah, from the line of scrimmage.
So roughing the passer against the Wildcats, and that'll give them a first down. So the Tigers, see if we can catch that one maybe on the replay here real quick. I don't know if we had that one or not. Let's see. They tried to run that screen pass right up the middle. And he must have hit him after he let go of the ball. We lost him out of the frame. But 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. 4:44 here in the first half. Tigers trail by 28 against the Wildcats from Anthony, Texas. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Middle of the field from the 34. Handoff to JJ. Now he's got some wheels to the outside. Breaks 1 tackle, gets it over the 30-yard line down inside the 28. So they finally got JJ a little bit outside there, maybe off the right tackle. Kind of hands him, let him kind of run that little zone read and able to break 1 tackle and get down. Picks up good yardage. All the way down to the 29. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. For the Tigers. From the 29. Now they run trips left, 1 receiver to the far side, and that's Ashton Garcia. From the far hash with 3:50 and rolling here, Tigers trail by 28. Here's the snap to Lanham. Lanham looks downfield left, throws it right, got Garcia down in the end zone and over his head and incomplete as the Tigers try to put some points on the board with that one. Looks like we may have a penalty marker out on the play.
Pass interference. Defense, number 1. Half the distance to the goal. No, it's 15. It's 15. 15 from the line of scrimmage, right? Yeah. It's first down. So, no, it's half the.
So it's going to be half the distance to the goal with the pass interference call. So they called that against Garcia down in the end zone. So they should have him at about the, they're going to mark him just inside, right at about the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 now after the penalty for the Tigers. 3:43 to go here in the first half. Tigers need some points right here bad. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lanham got a scramble. Turns, runs to his right. Now he's way back at about the 35. Throws this one down in the dirt. Kind of got us all combobulated up here as well in the booth. Gonna bring up 2nd down. Lanham just trying to maybe get that one over to Tidwell. Tidwell was working his way back on the far sidelines, but the rush was on for the Wildcats. 2nd down and 10 now for the Tigers from the 15-yard line. Tigers on the road next week. Friday night matchup in Eunice, New Mexico. We'll be heading over there early in the morning. It's about a 5-hour drive, 5.5 for us to get there. 3 receivers left. Lanham's going to just tuck this one and run to his left, gets it to the 15, to the 10, lowers his shoulder and barrels it down inside the 8-yard line. And this one was just the quarterback from the far side takes the snap and just going to be a quarterback sweep and rolls over number 5, Gutierrez. And they do mark him at the 7-yard line. Well, the Tigers actually got to get just about to the 4-yard line, so he's going to bring up about 3rd and about 3 for the Tigers. 2 receivers left, 2 right. It's on the near hash, 4-man front for the Wildcats, and they've got it wide open up the middle. Tigers just need to take this and do a quarterback sneak right up the middle. They'd have plenty of room. Lanham over the middle. A touchdown for the Tigers by Ashton Garcia. A little slant play. Runs down the end zone. And here it is on the instant replay. You see Garcia just catches that one just before he gets hit. And he is in the end zone. And he gets bounced out. But a touchdown for the Tigers. So the Tigers needed that. They put some points on the board. They're going to line up for two with 2:36 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers 20, or the Wildcats 28, Tigers 6. We go for two. Tigers missing a player. And now the Tigers going to take a timeout. With a timeout on the field right after the touchdown, the Hot Springs Tigers 6 and the Anthony Wildcats 28. It's your Tiger Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here live in Tiger Stadium, we're going to watch that instant replay once again with the touchdown from Lanham to Ashton Garcia. We'll slow it down once again and show you just a nice little play as he gets it inside. Boy, he takes a hit just as he hangs on, but he does hang on to the ball right there.
Congratulations to the volleyball girls. They beat Manzano to advance to the semis in championship bracket.
Volleyball team doing well at a tournament up north. Tigers now trail 28-6. We await the extra point as they line up for two. Lanham, two receivers left, two right, looking left, throws this one high and in and out of the hands of Flores in the back of the end zone. Looks like a penalty marker come out at the end of that. Let's see, it may have been against Flores. We're going to watch it on the replay there. And Flores said something to the ref, and this is going to cost the Tigers. Here's the call. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers.
All right. After the play, that ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 32. Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So unsportsmanlike conduct against Flores said something to the ref there at the end. So they'll mark that one off after on the kickoff. So they'll back this one up 15 yards. They'll be punting. They'll be kicking this one from the 25, will the Tigers. So costly penalty there for Flores. Let's watch it one more time. You can see him argue with the ref right here at the end of this. And I think he may have arguing that he was hanging on him. So just over his head. Goes in there and then says something to the ref right there like, are you going to call that? So as the Tigers get backed up for that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, should be 15 yards, should be kicking this one off from the 25. Yeah, they finally got it set right now. So the Tigers trail 28-6. The Tigers made a little progress here and got some points. What they got to worry about, we talked about this in the pregame and those big plays. Seems like right after they have some momentum and maybe get in the touchdown, a couple plays later, they just let the Wildcats score. This one kicked off deep down to the 20-yard line, up to the 25, to the 30. Tigers finally get him down just outside the short of the 35-yard line. And that was number 2, Luis Jimenez, on the return for the Wildcats. We have another penalty marker on the field. We do, back at the just about midfield. So here we'll it's a personal foul against the Wildcats.
Personal foul on sportsmanlike conduct on the receiving team, number 50. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So an unsportsmanlike conduct call against Anthony. That'll back him up. Back him up all the way inside the 20, so first down and 10 now for Wildcats with 2:27 to go. Tigers trail 28-6, and here goes Hernandez up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Flores finally grabs him up around the shoulder pads and throws him to the ground, but not until he picks up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up second down. Second and 5 as we roll down to 2 minutes here in the first half. 3 receivers left, 3 right. Ball's on the ground, and Solis just has to go back and fall on this one. So good play there by Tiger D trying to rush back there and pick it up. But a big loss on the play. All the way back to about the 13-yard line of the Wildcats. So a minute and a half to play here in the first half. Tigers can hold on here. They trail 28-6. Wildcats will receive the second half as they won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. Back to pass is Solis going to throw this one just deep down the sidelines. A man open and in and out of the hands. Oh my gosh, that was Diego Usanga. And he got behind the receiver, or behind the defender, and just kind of hit him right through his hands at the 45-yard line. Clock will stop at 3:13 to play here in the first half from the 13-yard line. Tigers running some players in and out. Here comes number 7, Chatfield in. He'll line up over on the corner. And now for a fourth down, they're going to have to punt this one away. He stands at his own end zone. Good snap and a decent punt. Takes a Wildcat bounce, and it's going to bounce close to the 50-yard line and roll dead at about the Tiger 48. So first and 10 now for the Tigers with a minute 3. They got all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see what the Tigers can dial up here before the half. Minute 3 to play here in the first half. From their own 48. First and 10 now for the Tigers. Clock will start on the snap. Tigers have all 3 timeouts. They trail by 22. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Lanham. from the gun position, drops straight back, fires this one over inside the 50-yard line to Flores. Flores fighting for yards as he gets it close to the 45 of the Wildcats. Tigers need to think about using a timeout right here. They got all three of them.
On the pass, number 32, Flores. So we got second and 5.
And the Tigers take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. The Tigers trail 28-6 here from Tiger Stadium. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in Tiger Stadium. Tigers take their first time out with 50 seconds to go. They get the ball down, Flores does, to the 46-yard line of the Wildcats. Here on 101.9 FM. Now out of the timeout. See what the Tigers dial up here. They send two receivers left, two right. Ball's on the near hash towards the Tiger sideline. Gun formation, standing at midfield is Lanham. 5-man front, and here comes the blitz off the corner. Lanham runs to his right. He's got some room if he can get around that one defender to the 40, to the 30, and steps out at the 25. Let's make sure we don't have a penalty marker down somewhere. Looks like he may have stepped out of bounds before he got inside the 30. And they are going to give him a 1st and 10, so the clock will stop with 39 seconds. So he stepped out of bounds at the 37 of the Wildcats. And now the Tigers, a little better field position. They still got 2 timeouts. They can put some points on the board here. Still say they got to get to the corners. They need to either get Lanham out there in space or get JJ. I haven't seen any quick pitch out of that gun formation. Almost good to get JJ moving to the corners. Looks like we may have a delay of game, and that's all the Tigers needed.
That ball, delay of game. Offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
First and 15 for Tigers.
So delay a game as we adjust our ears on that one. Back to pass now is Lanham. Out of the flats is JJ. JJ's got to the 30 to the 25. Makes one man miss to the 20 to the 15 and is going to be finally wrapped up. And the Tigers need to take a timeout. The clock never started. Now they need to take the timeout. Tigers still have 2 timeouts, and they're wasting a lot of time. Very not good clock management here with 2 timeouts in your pocket inside the 20. They're inside the red zone. Here's Lanham. He's going to get stacked in the back. Now he's going to throw it out and may get him for intentional grounding. He did get it to the line of scrimmage. Well, let's see if there's a penalty marker or not. But Lanham was stuck in the backfield. He did get it to the line of scrimmage. 14 seconds and the Tigers, they should have used a timeout after even they got that first down. They just wasted way too much time trying to get to the line of scrimmage. You're going to have 2 timeouts. Now you're down maybe a couple of plays is all instead of having maybe 3 or 4 plays you could run. 2nd down and 10. From the 17-yard line. Now we're still discussing with the refs over on the far side of the field there of whether this might be intentional grounding. But he did get it to the line of scrimmage. So I think they were talking maybe the clock didn't start on that one play. Let's see if we're ready to go here.
We got intentional grounding. Offense, number 15. No receiver was in the area. He was outside of the tackle box. It's a loss of down.
So intentional grounding against the Tigers. He did get it to the line of scrimmage, but there was no receiver there. So what hurts you there is not only the yardage, but then you lose a down as well. Tigers with 14 seconds. There again, you know, you take the timeout and now you set up a play and now you don't get caught in the backfield with that intentional grounding. So now they're backed up. .14 seconds to go, 3rd down and a mile for the Tigers. Back outside the 25-yard line of the Wildcats. Back to pass is Lanham, and Lanham gets it out to number 10, the freshman. And now the Tigers are going to take a timeout. Should have just stepped right out of bounds there, and let's see if they keep the clock rolling. Then they had to call a timeout. So little mistake there by the freshman, and then we'll bring him up there, and that's Tristan Polanco, the freshman. He had 6 tackles on defense. Looked like he just lined up in the slot position, but needed to get out of bounds. This is kind of a young man's mistake there. Step out, save the timeout, but now we're down to 2 seconds, so let's see what the Tigers can do at the 21-yard line. And the Tigers, of course, take their second timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. The Tigers trail 28-6 here with 2 seconds to play here in the first half of your Tigers Sports Network.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Back here in Tiger Stadium with 2 seconds to play here in the first half. Tigers have a 4th and 15. They lost it down on that intentional grounding call, and that really hurt them, as well as not good clock management there towards the end of the half. Let's see if the Tigers can throw it in the end zone here on 4th down. Be the last play before the half, and then Wildcats will get the kickoff, or get to receive the second half kickoff. Throws it deep down and nobody there. Incomplete for the Tigers, and that's going to do it here at halftime. The Hot Springs Tigers trail 28-6 here on your Tiger Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance. Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash for Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Teston Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles in service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County. Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance. Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Cash or Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in TRC. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Paul Tooley and Kimmy Molesby back here in Tiger Stadium. We're getting ready for the third quarter. And Tigers trail 28-6. Tigers will be kicking off here to start the second half as the Wildcats won the toss and deferred. Tigers just shot themselves in the foot there right before the half. Not able to get any points there after the couple of penalties. And, of course, then they had the intentional grounding when they were trying to really rush out there to stop the clock. And anyway, cost the Tigers. They're getting ready to send it off here. We got 12 minutes up on the board, and this quarter brought to you by A&B Drive-In, 211 Broadway here in Truth or Consequences. Your old-fashioned drive-in, best green chili cheeseburger. Get a double green chili cheeseburger combo. Best thing you'll have, especially if you're hungry. It's the best thing out there. So stop by 211 Broadway. That's in downtown Truth or Consequences. Phone 575-894-9294. Drive up, drive through, or dine in. Your old-fashioned drive-in, A&B. Tigers this quarter, if you're listening to us on 101.9 FM, will be basically moving from right to left on your radio dial. Of course, we don't have much dials anymore. Everything's digital. But just think about it. They'll be on your right side, moving to your left side. Teed up, Ethan Flores now to kick off from the 40-yard line. "12 minutes up on the board. We get ready to start the second half. Little pooch kick down to the 25, picked up on the run to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, 50. He's gone. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wildcats once again. So the Tigers, just like that, give it to the Wildcats. Let them run right up the middle. Nobody was touching Diego Usanga as he rushes to the end zone, and just like that, the Tigers trail now 34-6. Giving up the big plays again. That one just right on the kickoff. Squibbed it down. Picked it up off a couple of bounces and right up the middle. No tackling for the Tigers. And here's the extra point. Kick is up. And good. So with just 12 seconds off the clock here, and Anthony Wildcats 35, the Hot Springs Tigers 6. This is your Tigers Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here in Tiger Stadium. Tigers trail 35-6. In case you got up to go to the restroom or get you a cold drink and come back and wonder why the Wildcats are kicking off, the Tigers kicked off in the third quarter, and the Wildcats ran that one back about 65, 70 yards for the touchdown. On the opening kickoff here in the third quarter. Tigers at the 15 to the 20 to the 25, out to the 30, breaks one tackle over the 35, struggling finding his way down, looked like Tidwell on the return. And the Tigers set up shop. Was number 11. Tidwell on the carry. Tigers now 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard lines. They've been starting just about all their drives here inside, around between the 30 and 40-yard line. On the A&B Drive-In scoreboard, 11:40, third quarter. Tigers trail 35-6. Gun formation for Lanham. He's got J.J. Garcia in the backfield. Two receivers left, two right. Let's see what the Tigers can do here out of doubles. They hand this one off to J.J. J.J. trying to get to the corner. Makes one man miss, but then gets swallowed up just over the line of scrimmage. J.J. just not able to get outside. Pretty good job there by that defensive end, just kind of keeping everybody in play. Big number 65. Logan Taylor working it out there on the tackle. Tackle position for the Tigers. 11 minutes here in the third quarter. Tigers trail 35-6 on 101.9 FM. Same formation for the Tigers. Picked up 1 yard. There was JJ. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Little pass to the freshman, number 10, Polanco. Doesn't turn around. He comes out from that slot position. And when he turns around, he's just a little late. Ball was short. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 now for the Tigers. Third down and 9 from their own 39-yard line. Tigers trail 35-6 here on 101.9 FM. Two receivers left, two right. Gun formation, stand at the 35 is Lanham. Turnaround handoff, J.J. Garcia. J.J. missed one man miss, gets outside, tried to get over 45 to the 50. 50, 45, 40. Got some speed on him there as he has enough for the first down, as long as there's no penalty markers anywhere. J.J. finally dancing around trying to get some moves in there. Now, it is 35-6, so we're not for sure that Anthony has all their big boys still in there. But a good play there by J.J. Garcia. JJ, 19 rushes for 42 yards, 6 catches for 47 coming into tonight's game. Number 33, JJ Garcia. Ten minutes to go here, third quarter. Tigers driving. They trail 35-6. They're inside Wildcat territory. Another handoff to JJ. JJ trying to get to the outside. Not able to get there this time. May have lost a yard as he gets swallowed up trying to get to the corner. In on the tackle, number 20, Daniel Sotelo. And actually lost a yard back to the 42, so second down and 11 for the Tigers. Tigers slow getting up to the line of scrimmage. 4-man front for the Wildcats. Gun formation for Lanham. Standing at his own 46. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now he's back to pass from the snap. Got a roll to his left, short side of the field. He's in the backfield, and he gets going to give him a sack because he got knocked out of bounds. But Lanham not able to get the pass off. And they mark him all the way back at midfield. So a big loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 19 for the Tigers back at midfield. So now the Tigers have it in reverse again. Give you a quick next week's game is going to come up. The Hot Springs Tigers travel to Eunice, New Mexico to take on the Eunice Cardinals. That's next week. 7 p.m. from Eunice. We'll have that game live on all our streaming devices as well as 101.9 FM. From the gun position now, 3rd and 19 for the Tigers. Back to passes Lanham. Here comes the blitz off the corner, and they got to rush this one. Penalty marker out. I think this may be interference against the Wildcats as we catch this one on the replay here from that tight end position. And is either going to get him for holding or interference, either one. Going to give him pass interference.
Pass interference, defense, number 20. 15-yard penalty. Result of the play is first down. No, line of scrimmage.
So he's going to take it from the line of scrimmage. That would be a 15-yard penalty against the Wildcats. Could have actually got him for a holding. Looked like he was holding him before they released the ball, but Tigers will take that 15 yards any day of the week. Down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now with 9:04 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers trail 35-6 here on 101.9 FM.
It's 3rd down.
Not enough for the first down. So 15-yard penalty. It's not an automatic first down. It was 3rd and 19. So now it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Tigers after the pass interference. Here's JJ trying to take it around the right side. Get some wheels. He's got a block outside, and hopefully they don't have a penalty marker down. Looked like Taylor may have been holding. And we do have a penalty marker down. So we can watch big number 65 come on out there, and you can see him turn him right there. Then he's going to probably get him for a hold.
Holding, offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat 3rd down.
So now they back him up 10. Let's watch this one again on the replay, and you'll see Taylor. He goes out. He's got a good block as he starts with. And he engages him right there. And then just watch him as he takes him outside, and then he just hangs on just a little bit too long, and he turns him sideways there, and they're going to get him for holding every time. So after the penalty, backs this one all the way up to the Tiger, or the Wildcat. .35. Lanham on the run around the left side, going to run out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It could be a late hit out of bounds. Looks like number 11, Omar Luna, on the tackle there as he takes Lanham to the sidelines, and he's still down. Now he's up. He's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down now from the Wildcat 37. And no sense Tigers punting here. Might as well go for it. All right, Tigers finally out of the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lanham now is at the Wildcat 41-yard line. Calls his signal back, looks downfield, throws this one deep downfield, has a man wide open at the end zone, and he drops it, and that's Tidwell right at the goal line. So the Tigers dial it up, going deep there, and actually Tidwell got behind the defenders, and we're going to slow it down here on the replay, hit him right in the hands. He should have had that one, no doubt about that. And that's not good for the Tigers. Going to turn it over on downs, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Wildcats from their own 37. So the Tigers' perfect pass, too, by Lanham. Hit him right in stride, and Tidwell just dropped it in the end zone. This will be the first offensive play here in the second half with 8:42 to play here for the Wildcats. Herrera up the middle. Tigers kind of stand him up. Picks up a couple of yards, going to bring up 2nd down. Missed that one on the replay. 8:21, gets it out to about the 30, we're going to call it the 39. Herrera once again from the running back position, bowls over Tigers as he gets it all the way out to midfield, and he just lowers his shoulder and runs right up the middle. That's plenty for the 1st down as he just rolls over a few Tigers. The freshman, Polanco, tried to come up, stuck his head in there, and got knocked backwards. Right from midfield now, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Solis calls his own number, now looks downfield, has a man open at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Wildcats once again, and the Tigers give up another big play. As the Tigers were coming up on the defense there, I'm going to roll this one back on the instant replay, and all the Tigers sucked in as if it was going to be a run, and Solis runs to his left, and everybody's coming up, and then he decides to just throw it right over the Tigers' defense, and nobody was there to catch the Wildcats, and they go up 41-6. Here's the extra point. The kick is up, and penalty marker out. See what the call is here.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense, or the holder, defense. We play on time down.
So roughing the kicker against the Tigers on the extra point. That'll give them half the distance to the goal. They'll mark it at the 1.5. And they'll go for, I guess apparently the kick was no good. That penalty really doesn't count against the Tigers on the extra point. So now they're going to line it up and try it again here. Here's the extra point. Here's the snap and the kick. And this one is good. So the Wildcats go up 42-6 with 7:34 to go here in the third quarter. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in Tiger Stadium, Anthony Wildcats going to move to 2-0 on the season. I know it's still early, midway through the third quarter, but Tigers haven't shown much at all tonight. A couple of decent drives, had penalties help out, and then just can't finish. Giving up way too many big plays on defense. And here's the kick from the Wildcats. Tigers trail 42-6 here on 101.9 FM. Down to the 20, to the 25, out to the 30, to the 35, and the Tigers once again start between the 30 and 40-yard line. J.J. Garcia on the return. First and 10 now for the Tigers from their own 36. Finally get the ball set. Now we're ready for action here. We got trips left. Gun formation for Lanham. Lanham back to pass, rolls to his left, looks downfield. Fires this one over to Tidwell. Tidwell gets the Butterfingers as this one's in and out of the hands again here on the Turbo Design Instant Replay. Hits him right in the breadbasket. And in and out. Going to bring up second down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Tigers trail 42-6. Two receivers, actually three receivers, run trips again to the left, to the near side. Lanham from the gun rolls to the same position now, and he's got to hurry this one out, and it's going to fall incomplete. Trying to get it to Polanco, number 10. Don't forget, next week, the Hot Springs Tigers will be traveling to Eunice, New Mexico to face the Cardinals. Game is scheduled for next Friday night, 7 p.m. there in Eunice. We will be bringing you that game live streaming, I believe, on all of our social media sites as well as the NFHS network. Third down and 10 now for the Tigers. .433, clock's going to be running pretty quick now. We got a running clock here in Tiger Stadium. Here comes a blitz from the left side. Going to try to run the screen up the middle. Got JJ out to the 40, to the 45. Got him out in space, getting close to midfield. Dives over. That's enough for the first down as long as there's no penalty markers on the play. And let's watch this one on the replay as we sort this out. I don't know if they're going to call an ineligible downfield. Long as that screen pass behind the line of scrimmage. But JJ does a good job getting it out over midfield down to the 49-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 55. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So roughing the passer, so let's get that penalty up for him. And roughing the passer against Anthony. So they had a first down. They already were up almost 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. And now let's see what Tigers can.
The 15 yards will be attached to the end of the run.
There you go. There you go. Now you're talking. Tack that on the end of the run for the Wildcats. So JJ on that screen pass got it over midfield to the 49, and then the roughing the passer came out, so they'll add 15 to that. And that'll take it all the way down to the 34-yard line of the Wildcats. So roughing the passer once again against the Wildcats. 2:40 and rolling here in the third quarter. This one's going by pretty quick now with a 42-6 lead is the Wildcats. Back on the ground to JJ. JJ gets it over the line to the line of scrimmage, and there we go again, just getting in there with the trees. Sometimes a little tough for little JJ. You need to get him out there on the corner. JJ may have got back to the line of scrimmage, and he did. Maybe lost a half yard. 2 minutes to play here. Second down and 10 now for the Tigers on the A and B drive-in scoreboard. Two receivers left, two right. The ball's on the far hash, four-man front for the Wildcats. Here's Lanham back to pass once again after the snap. Looks downfield, fires this one way down left to the left side. And incomplete, heading towards Ethan Flores. And that one just hit at about the goal line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. From the 34-yard line. Under a minute to play. Tigers trail 42-6 on 101.9 FM. 3rd down and 10. Big down for the Tigers here to keep this drive alive. Lanham in the pocket. Gets hit just as he let the ball go, and this one flies up in the air incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. We'll slow this one down on the replay, but Lanham just getting ready to, big number 50 hits him just as he lets go. And incomplete, trying to get it out to Tidwell is going to bring up 4th down. Tigers are going to, I don't know why we're punting. We're on the 34. Haven't been able to stop them all night. Might as well keep your offense out there. Flores gets a boot into it. Taking at the 15 up to the 20, and Tigers finally get him down at the 24. So he's another shoestring tackle away from running that one back. And that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. So after 3, it's 42-6. The Wildcats over the Tigers. It's your Tiger Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
At the end of the third quarter, the Tigers trail big. 42-6 here against the Anthony Wildcats. This quarter brought to you by Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street. Quality cuisine since 1970. LosArcosSteakhouse.com. Usually when the wind's blowing right, up here in the press box, we start getting pretty hungry. We can smell them steaks cooking. 1400 North Date Street, 575-894-6200. Go by and see Willie, Ernie, Bobby, and the gang. Quality cuisine since 1970. We start the fourth quarter. Tigers trail 42-6 here on 101.9 FM. Finally ready for play. Pistol formation now for Solis. Going to turn around and hand this one off to Herrera right up the middle. Tigers arm tackling. The ball's out. Bouncing all over the place, and I believe the Tigers may have come up with it. And let's see what they mark this one. Tigers knocked that one out of the hand. We're going to watch the replay here in just a second as soon as the refs figure out whether it's. And they give it to the Tigers. Tigers recover it. So we'll watch this one on the instant replay. See if we can see the ball pop out. Reaches right in there. Who's that? That looks like the freshman. Is that number 10? These jerseys are so hard to see. Knocks the ball out. Hits the ground, and then the Tigers are all over that, and the ball's still up right in the air, right there in the middle. And the Tigers come up with it. Tigers take over on the Wildcat 39-yard line. .10:40 and rolling here in the game. Tigers trail 42-6. On the road next week. We're actually on the road for the next 3 weeks in a row. Got some long trips coming up. We go to Eunice, Roswell, and then Crown Point. Here's Lanham going to call his own number. Run it off right tackle. Gets it close to the 35-yard line. Ten minutes to play. After the turnover. Tigers got to hustle this up. Lanham gets wore out during the game. He's got to run the sidelines, get to play every time. Tigers going to get caught with another delay of game. Finally set in the snap. Here's Lanham back to pass. Throws this one deep, way over Garcia's head. And that's Ashton Garcia at the 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. From the 36-yard line of the Wildcats. Running clock we got here in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Middle of the field for the Tigers at the 36. Back to pass. Throws a little wide receiver screen to Ashton Garcia. Garcia over the 30. Breaks this one down, gets it down close. May have enough for the 1st down. Needed to get it to about the 28. Breaks 1 tackle and then just boils his way down in there. And he got a 1st and 10 as he gets it all the way to the 27. So 1st and 10 now for the Tigers. 8 minutes to go. Tigers trail 42-6. Two receivers left, 2 right. Gun formation for Lanham once again. Lanham's going to call his own numbers, trying to get to the outside. Just retreating big time. He's going to be thrown for a huge loss. So Lanham running backwards, and we're going to have a horse collar tackle, I'm sure, on this one. Penalty marker comes out. And we'll definitely be able to hear this one on the big number 50. He comes in there and grabs him by the perfect horse collar right there is the call. Here's the call.
Personal foul, horse collar, defense, 15-yard penalty. Repeat 1st down.
So 15-yard penalty. And they're going to mark that from the original line of scrimmage, or where the snap took place, not where the tackle happened. And 6.5 minutes. Now the Tigers down all the way inside to about the, we're going to call it the 12-yard line. Lanham gun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lanham back to pass. Throws this one out and incomplete as he tried to get it to J.J. Garcia out of the backfield. Lanham was hit as he let that one go as well. .544 and rolling here in the game. Tigers down 42-6. 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. From the gun, hands off to J.J. Garcia. J.J. stuck in the backfield, going to be throwing for a loss. Actually got his forward progress stopped. That's going to keep the clock a-rolling, though. Of course, it won't stop unless somebody scores. Change of possession and then start up again. Now 3rd down and long for the Tigers. They got to get all the way to like about the 2-yard line for a 1st down. Ball sits back at about the 17-yard line. 5 minutes, under 5 minutes to play. Four minutes to go here in the game. Here's the snap. Lanham looking left. Throws it left, has a receiver and rolled out of bounds. Going to mark him at about the 15. It's going to bring up 4th down. 4 minutes to go. with the running clock, we probably need to send Kimmy down to the field with the running clock to pick up the microphone, get her going. Appreciate what she's done for us here tonight. Tigers now just taking their time, 4th down and 13. Got to get it down to about the 2. Two receivers left, 2 right. Ball on the far hash towards the Wildcat sideline. Here comes the corner blitz. Throws out the screen pass, and tackled is Garcia, and that's going to turn it over for the Tigers. So the Tigers come up empty once again. They trail 42-6 here, and they turn it over on downs. So from the 15-yard line, after the tackle, Ashton Garcia picked up a couple of yards, but needed to get down to about the 2. Whistleblowers for tonight: Creekles Family Funeral Home, Citizens Bank, Mark and Ann Felocia, the MAC. Right up the middle. Number 20 on the carry, Daniel Sotelo, picks up 4, gets it out to the 19. As we approach 2 minutes to play. Don't forget, we'll be on the road next week to Eunice, New Mexico on Friday. Tigers taking on the Cardinals. Cardinals are the defending state champs. Back to the line of scrimmage was the running back for number 20 again, Sotelo. Gave him the 20-yard line, so he's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Cardinals are the defending state champs from AA. Third down and 5. Now back to pass is Solis. Now he's got a roll to his right. He's got a man open to the 40, to midfield, to the 50. If he can break one tackle here, he could go all the way, and he does. Unbelievable. We do have a penalty marker back, though. So we're going to back that one up. Penalty marker back at the 14-yard line. Preliminary call is a holding against the
holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty for the spotted foul. Repeat, 3rd down.
So holding against the Wildcats back at the 14-yard line. So the Tigers dodge a bullet there. So from the 14 back to the 9, 5-yard penalty, I guess. Should be about the last play of the game. Gets a little wide receiver screen out to the right and is finally knocked down. That may be the last play. Good tackle there by number 11, Josiah Tidwell. And that's going to do it. This is the last play of the game. This is your final score here from Tiger Stadium. The Hot Springs Tigers lose their 3rd straight. Here on 101.9 FM, they lose to the Anthony Wildcats 42-6. We'll be back real quick here. We're going to show you next week the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Eunice Cardinals from Eunice, New Mexico. 7 p.m. kickoff. We will be there live, bringing it to you right on the radio, as well as Dish Network Channel 371, which is YouTube if you have the Hopper, NFHSnetwork.com, Facebook at Sierra County Sentinel.KCHS Radio, and our YouTube, especially our YouTube. Tonight we were streaming at 1080p/KCHS Radio. Just look it up. So the Tigers on the final score here take it on the chin, 42-6. We'll resume to regular programming on 101.9 FM. This is your Tiger Sports Network.